Hello everyone, this is my $80 chainsaw, branded chainsaw. Actually, it's the same thing as the little Vevor for like $100, $120. They just got different plastics on them. And it might be a little higher quality plastic because this definitely has it, but that's a bigger Vevor saw anyway. But definitely different design. Same idea though, you got your fuel and your oil. Down low here, you've got your primer bulb, kill switch, kickback, which it actually does seem to work correctly. We've got a loose chain and then kick it forward and she locks. That's good. Back here we have an air cleaner. We'll take a look at that. We'll go ahead and pop this off. Ooh, ooh. It's like a thin little screen for an air cleaner. That's not great. Up here we have a choke that clicks up and then releases when you pull the trigger. Everything about this feels cheap. I'm not going to lie to you. This plastic all feels flimsy. The Vevor feels a lot better. At least it's kind of thicker plastic. This is just, golly, it feels like a toy. It really feels like a toy. At least you got a bit of dampener going on. See the flex in there? There's like springs and stuff on it. So we're going to throw some gas, some oil in it. When you're putting this together, make sure you put your dogs in first, and you're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver to drive those screws in, which is not included with the kit. I had to supply my own. The kit itself comes with a couple things. You got a fuel bucket, you got a funnel, you got a squinch, you have a flathead screwdriver for adjusting the carb, which we might have to do. Extra spark plug, a plastic corner piece for, I guess, shipping, instruction manual, and a sleeve to throw over it when you're done. Putting the bar on is not too much of an ordeal. It does have a roller in the front, which is nice. You want your chain to look like that on top. You want the big bit on the back and the small bit on the front. There is a tensioner here. You're going to have to back that tensioner out because there's a little guide bar. You can't really see it, but there's a little piece of metal that sticks down and it moves back and forth. You want that to go into the hole, and then it will allow you to adjust this. But if you're having a hard time getting that lined up, you're gonna have to move that back and forth by turning the screw. And be careful with it. This thing runs like a little plastic gear to move that piece back and forth, and it felt very chintzy. I'm not gonna lie. Whew. I hope that's some plastic and put up with some heat, because that muffler is right there. We'll see how much that melts. Power switch. What else are we looking at? I think we're about ready to fire it up. Oh yeah, when you go to put this side cover back on, make sure you line this little pin up. It didn't do that the first time, and I had to take it off and redo it. Yay. Uh-oh, I hear an ambulance. They're getting ready for me. Oh no. Nah. We're going to throw some gas and oil in it and see about firing it up. Gas goes in top, oil goes in bottom. I'm going to hit the primer bulb. Oh, we're getting some fuel sloshing around in there. Okay. Choke on, I think 3. What do you think? On, power on, no, power off. Uh-oh. You want it to be up for on. Stop is down. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, 3. We'll shut the choke off. 1, 2. 4. coiling all right. We got this big guy here. Let's go ahead. Dip it right down, huh? Sounds okay. Honestly, that's not bad. This needs to go. Just a tension. Most of these trees are going to come down anyway. Look, this one's already done it. Couple blocks there. I don't know. I mean, this is a bit much, but we could try it. How many pulls? I think one. Oh yeah, no joking. It's not big enough. Let's see how it does. definitely not what it's designed for. I don't have anything that's quite 12 inches. You know, I'm going to try something. We're going to loosen this chain up just a bit more. I feel like it's just a hair too tight. As long as it's actually doing anything. Ah, that might be too loose. I'll tighten it just a hair. I don't know, it's such a dodgy tensioner. It's very, very hit and miss. Well, fire up again. Starts up, runs good. We might go try some other stuff real quick. Let's go again. And it's still seems to be doing a little better though. I think it's doing a little better. Oh no, the axle is doing a bit better. I think that was our big issue. The chain was too tight. Just had the chain a little too tight. All right, we'll take that win. Well, I guess while we're here, we'll see if the Vevor wants to start up, the big 20-inch bar. We'll give it some choke. We will make sure it's on. We'll give it some choke. We'll make sure it's on. Oh, yeah, okay. I think 3 pulls. 1, choke off. 2, 3. Nope. Choke on. Okay. Boy, that just blows through it quick. Wish I had a better way to hold that. Dang. All right, that is a good saw for the big stuff. Ooh, she's smoking. Why is she smoking? Uh-oh. That's not good. Why are you smoking? Well, we might witness a fire here. I don't know. there's smoke coming out of the exhaust. I don't like, I know there's supposed to be smoke coming out of the exhaust, but not like that. Not to that level. That's interesting and not great at the same time. Might just be burning off the paint and stuff too, because it's got like a paint on there. Dang, wish I had a better log to cut up. I mean, we do have the big stump here. I guess we could give it a go on that, huh? Dang, that went right through. I mean, I'm not going to make the whole cut, obviously, but because we're on the ground here, I don't want to mess up the chain, but wow. That's really good. Boy, we got down to there. Jeez. I'm pretty impressed by that. For a $120 saw, shoot. I don't know what they were trying to do to this, but we got a cut there, cut here. They were trying to cut this up into sections. They must not have had a big enough bar. I mean, this one's not quite there, but you could get it done. Well, we could try that. Boy, I really got to watch this, though. That grommet did not stay in there. That thing is just digging a hole. Yeah, we finished that cut out. Well, that was something to try, wasn't it? They couldn't do it with whatever saw they were using, and the $120 Vevor got it done. So, highly recommend that saw. That little guy, I don't think it's going to be bad. Well, we're going to see about renting a man lift and going up about 60 feet and trying to cut these down the best we can. This one really needs to come down, but trim everything up, make it nice in here. The main goal is to make this just a lot that I can keep mowed easily. I might leave some of these persimmon trees in here. Now we're going to leave some trees in here, and some have just got to go. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video on the, well, chainsaw we'll call it. The chainsaw. Little lemming saw. Honestly, pretty impressed for $80. Hard to say no to it. Especially when it... I was just about to give you a good review. Why are you doing that now? Let's go again. gotta give it a second to warm up. Even though it should be pretty warm. I do like that this has a clear tank. You can see how much oil and gas you have in it. The V4 one looks like it's painted or colored plastic, so I'd say that's a one up on this, but all the plastic feels so, just like the V4 over there feels so much better in the hand than this. This just feels like a toy. But 80 bucks, if you got some pruning to do, or you know, you're going to go up in bucket truck, I mean, you probably want to go buy a steel or something better, but you know, this will get the job done. Or you could buy 2 or 3 of them and just have a couple on hand. Or you could buy 2 or 3 of them and just have a couple on hand. I almost wonder if something just needs adjusted with the car. You can do that through here with a couple screws. Kill it. I don't know. Good enough. Leave a like and subscribe. There'll be more to come. I wasn't expecting to test that V4 in this, but hey, she does the job too. Of course, that's got a brand new chain on it. This has a new chain. But look at all the little bit of pruning we did. Shoot, if you just need a saw for pruning, 80 bucks is hard to beat. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Well, that little saw did a good job. Got a video coming soon on it if it's not out already. I kind of want to keep this tree here. I like the evergreen. I think we're going to try and save it. What, 2 years ago, we were able to have all of this fence rolled back for when they took that tree out. 2 going on 3 years. So yeah, all of this grew up pretty quick. They don't take it very long. I'm gonna come in and spray this poison ivy. I tried my best to stay away from it. We'll see how itchy I get. Oh well. Wanted to leave these a little high, so I got something to grab onto with the excavator to, you know, rock them around after I dig it out. But that'll be the next big thing. Start at that end and we'll just pluck out and pull this fence out. I'm not saving any of this fence. It's chain link, but look at what happens if you don't take care of it. This was all on the neighbor's property, so I didn't do a whole lot with it. My property line was there. Now it goes all the way out there. Yay! But yeah, so this is all going to get pulled out, and this is going to be one big yard. I'm still not sure about if I want to take that fence down there out or not. I want to trim it down, but do I want to leave? I don't know, because there's property on the other side of it I got to take care of too. So I don't know. So I think that's going to do it for this video. It's probably gone on fairly long. Leave a like, hit subscribe for more. There should be plenty more to come. We're going to get a bucket truck at some point and try cutting those down. That'll be its own video. So yeah, I got a lot of cleanup to do tomorrow. I was trying to get a wood chipper bought. One I was bidding on brought like 800 bucks, and it did up to 5-inch. I'm beginning to think maybe on my head just to go rent a big one, get this all down, rent a big one, and just kind of pull it around to here and just start shoving stuff in it. You know, just leave this trash here for the minute. But I don't know. We will see. Leave a like and subscribe. I will see you in the next one, and have a great day. As for me, I'm going to go shower off with some lye soap, because I don't know how much poison ivy I really got into, but I'll let you know in a future video. To give you an update on this hat, I really like it. It is awesome. I was feeling little sticks hit my head and just kind of brush off. It fits really nice. I've been wearing it all morning pretty much, and as long as we've been filming at least. And yeah, it's not too bad. I'd say it's definitely worth the 90, 100 bucks, whatever you can find them for. You about can't put a price on safety.